Hey friends, this is Ark the Mind Control Guy. Yesterday morning you heard me make a video about a book series by a fellow named James Rawles. This is the first one, Patriots. And they all have different stories. Some go back to the first story. But you can also get these on CD, on audio. And this one is probably the longest one. It's like 21 hours. This is a really good one. It's called The Patriots. What this book series is very plausible scenarios that could happen in our time. This one is called Survivors. Kind of getting a reflection of the overhead light. But anyway, this has some of the same stuff in the first book, but it's got to do with other folks. And one of them is about a guy. He's an Army captain. He gets out of the service. He ETSs over in the big sandbox. Gets to Germany, and he's got to find his own way back to the States. No ships, no planes, no nothing. And that's quite a interesting one. This is the book I was talking about yesterday, Liberators. In chapter 10, that's where it said some pretty interesting things. One of the things was the sitting president dismissed 4 Supreme Court justices, and now we got Groping Joe in there, and he started with the not the Alaska pipeline, but the pipeline oil industry. He wiped out 1 million jobs in one day, and who knows what else he's going to do. How many industries is he going to attack? This book, The Founders, more stories. Like I said, my overhead lights are kind of getting in the way. And then this one, Expatriates, I believe this one takes place in Australia for the most part. But anyway, this book series by James Rawles are fictional books, and I think they were inspired by events that have been going on in our country for some time. And some of these stories could very well manifest themselves into a very unpleasant reality. All these books, plus the audio versions and the digital ones, the Kindle versions, you can get all these off of Amazon. And they're good to have in your book collection. They're very, very interesting adventure stories. And it really makes you wonder. The way Groping Joe is doing things, him and his sidekick Heels Up Harris. In this book, the thing that sets off the Second American Civil War is the guy who seizes power as so-called president was the great gun grab. And what have we been hearing about Groping Joe and Heels Up Harris? What's the one thing they want to do? They want to take all the guns away from the law-abiding citizens, but not the gangs. I got to get to work. Take care.